Good morning, Hoover Elementary. Dr. G here on Hawk TV, wishing you all a very happy Monday. At this time, please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. At this time, please remain standing for a brief moment of silence. Thank you. You may be seated. All right, everybody. What's going on there? There we go. Well, I hope everybody had a fantastic weekend. Unfortunately, our Eagles did not do so well against the Giants. Breathe. It's going to be okay. We still can do it. All right. So today is Monday. It's November 16th. It's a blue day. That's why I'm wearing blue. It's day 3. Now, be very careful this week. The numbering system is going to get a little wacky, but that's okay. I'll guide you through the process. It's in the Hoover Hawk Times, but today is day 3, okay? Blue. All right. And you might notice, especially if you are a kindergartner, a first grader, or a second grader, you might notice that your classroom looks a little different today. That's okay, because we're starting to get ready for the full implementation of the Plan A schedule, which is when everybody comes back. The board approved that, and it's set to start on Monday, November 30th. And so we're moving some things around, changing some things a little bit, and we're going to do, we already did the K-2 rooms, and we'll have the 3rd and 4th grade rooms ready, I believe, by next Monday. And then we should be good to go by November 30th. We're making some small tweaks just to make sure that everybody's nice and safe. And you know the basics, right? Like, so if you're sick, you're going to stay home. If you come to school, you're going to wear a mask over your nose and your mouth. Only take it off to eat lunch and for a brief mask break when your teacher tells you, okay? And definitely stay as far apart from your other kids as possible. And we will also be tweaking where some of the locations of some of our activities are going to be. So for example, and this isn't now, this is like when we're all back together November 30th. So we'll have music in your own classroom. A couple of classrooms where things were a little tight, we've moved those a little bit. So they'll be in like maybe the music room. There might be another class in there. And art will be in the cafeteria. We'll spread out a little bit. I know that many of you have seen Mr. Burst do amazing things in the cafeteria at night, especially when he does a paint night. So now you'll be able to see him in the cafeteria all the time. And we're going to be able to do the morning arrival the same way. It's just that there's going to be a lot more cars. So again, please always follow the directions of the staff that are out there. Please keep the line moving. Please move up as far as you can go. All doors lead to Hoover. All doors, B, C, and D. We've got staff inside, standing outside of their classroom doors, teachers outside of every single door, so that we can get everybody to where they need to go. That's especially helpful on a cold day or a rainy day. But please, please, please remember that the students should be thinking, you know, like, okay, we're almost to school. We're like a mile away. They could start saying goodbye. They might start putting their mask on before they even, you know, get to Hoover. They might start either putting on their backpack or grabbing it so it's ready. And then that way, when they arrive, parents, you don't even need to get out of your car, okay? We would prefer that you not do that because it holds up the line. And if we're going to double the number of people coming, we really need to make sure that that line is moving along, okay? And so we'll have staff open the door. The kids can get out. Some of you try and put on your backpacks in the car, and then you get stuck. You can't really come out. You can always get out, and then we'll help you get the backpack on while your parents drive away. And we have some parents who love to, you know, roll down the windows and embarrass their kids and say, goodbye, I love you. Goodbye, I love you. That sometimes is a little distracting to some of our kids. We're trying to get them to move towards the school and then they start moving towards traffic because they want to wave goodbye one more time. So please, please, please say your goodbyes in the car. And then once we shut the door, you can go. And we do have a lot of staff out there, but especially for like our 3rd and 4th grade students, if they're going to be getting out on the side where the school is, the passenger side, they don't have to wait for us. So if they know how to open up the car door, they can open up the car door themselves and they can get out, and then the cars can move. We just like to see a nice flow so that everybody can get to school on time. We don't want anybody waiting on Trenton Road for 20 minutes or so trying to get in. And we want everyone to try and just breathe, be patient. Remember, yes, there's a pandemic. Yes, there's some economic uncertainty. Yes, there's a lot of things going on in the world. But at Hoover, things are nice. They're safe. It's a safe and joyful place. And we really shouldn't even have parents get frustrated with each other. Even if a parent doesn't follow the rules, we probably shouldn't beep at them. We probably shouldn't say mean things to them or think bad thoughts about them. We should probably just say, you know what, they're probably having a bad day. Dr. G will take care of it. Okay. And the end of the day, we're going to do one dismissal, but with double the number of cars. So, we've been having about an average of 75 cars during our dismissal. So I'm guessing we're probably going to have around 75, like around 150 cars. And I think we can do it if we move the car lines a little closer, and if we add maybe 2 more lines a little on the end where the building is located, and if people move all the way up. This is one of the reasons why before I was saying, hey, please move all the way up. We got to get ready for having 150 cars there. If for some reason you come in and there's not room, which I'm going to work really hard to make sure that there is room, but if there's not enough room, the path that you normally take where you come in, you go to the left and you start going straight down along the tree line. Well, that could in fact become row 9 at some point. Now, it might be facing the wrong way, but that's okay. All right. It's better that we try and get as many people into school as possible. We know there are many folks who maybe are just really missing their teacher, and they know that they would do a lot better if they were in school every day. So we want to help those folks out. And we want to make sure that we can all work together so that the morning car rider arrival is safe for everyone and joyful, and dismissal is safe and joyful. And we want it to be safe and joyful for everyone during the day. All right. Have a great day, everybody.